MiHoYo has made many different games for many different people over the years, and while Honkai Star Rail has been very popular recently, there is a straight artwork that has been going semi-viral on Twitter/X that has absolutely horrified so-called fans that they are attacking. I have a few things to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, follow me on social media, and consider supporting through Patreon or through YouTube memberships. So, I wanted to start off with this Niche Gamer article. It says, yet more harmless artwork has caused Twitter users to become upset because it features Star Rail characters in a straight relationship. Characters Bronya and Japard are believed to be gay by a certain group of social media individuals, and as those types of people tend to do, they often get offended by witnessing anything that contradicts their headcanon. Now, right off the bat, I want to say, if you want to have this alternate theory that these characters happen to be gay, that's perfectly fine. You are allowed to sit there and do that because that's your headcanon, and I can't change your headcanon at all whatsoever. But in no way, shape, or form has it been confirmed by MiHoYo that these characters are, of different sexuality besides straight. So this ship right here that is fan art is perfectly fine. It is a perfectly fine alternate theory. But there are a group of individuals online who are now attacking this, in my opinion, really great artwork. They clearly put a lot of time and a lot of effort into this. I mean, of course, people making fan arts aren't making fan arts because they hate the franchise or the product. They're doing it because they love these characters and they have their own theories that they are allowed to have. And this is a very high quality art, which I'm very impressed by. But of course, these people are looking right past the craftsmanship here and are just being offended by it. While most praised the artwork, there were a noticeable yet select group offended at the fact that the characters weren't depicted as gay. Seal, go get your wife, smack that gay man beside her. Reminder, it's not okay to ship a canon lesbian with a man. Does this scare you? Bronze Seal is canon, but in fact, they are not canon. So as you can see in this artwork, you've got Bronya on the left and of course Japard on the right. These are the characters depicted in this artwork, and a big reason why there are some people saying that these are, canon gay characters, that, oh, Bronya is a canon lesbian, is because of an unofficial manga for a different MiHoYo game. So if you don't know, all of the MiHoYo games kind of exist in this multiverse, and you could have one character, but there's like 4 different versions of this character spread throughout the different games, but they are not the same. But there was an unofficial manga made a couple of years ago for Third Impact, and she happened to have a relationship with another character called Seal. Again, this is not a confirmed relationship. It's a head canon that somebody came up with, and there are several sources even noting that yes, things like Star Rail do resonate with LGBTQ plus players because they can see themselves in the characters and they see traits of themselves in these characters. And if you have this headcanon, that is perfectly fine. If you think that Bronze Seal, that ship is superior, hey, that is your take, but it's never been confirmed and it is open for interpretation. I mean, even this article that you can find very easily online talks about how for many players, Bronze Seal represented a relationship in Star Rail. They were just the first couple to catch the attention of Star Rail fans, but it says it is important to note that HoYoverse has never confirmed whether Bronn and Seal are actually in a relationship, that these characters were canonically together. That has never been confirmed. So, of course, there are individuals online who are taking this fan theory and running with it, saying it's canon, it's canon. It might be canon in your mind, but it's not officially canon, and to attack individuals who have a fan theory that is just as valid as yours is insane, because looking at these people, no one is attacking them for their fan theory. Nobody is attacking them and saying, oh, you're not allowed to imagine these characters as being in a lesbian relationship. But that means you also have to equally respect that people have fan theories that happen to revolve around these characters being straight. People are also saying things like, that's a gay man kissing a lesbian with a wife. That is just not true at all whatsoever. And while, again, most of the talk surrounding this artwork has been positive, there is this very loud vocal minority who is demanding that this artist remove their work from social media and that they apologize. They are trying to bully this creative into bending the knee. It reminds me a lot of the Bayonetta art situation from last year. Now, this was a little bit different because this Bayonetta having a happy family artwork was actually canon. It was a canon artwork made by Platinum Games for an art book. But of course, there were people who were furious over this, saying, no, why'd they make Bayonetta straight? They clearly had not played the games, because Bayonetta was straight. In the third Bayonetta game, she had a daughter named Viola with Luca. Again, it's fine to have your own fan theories that maybe Bayonetta isn't straight, and I don't know who she'd be with, maybe Jean, even though they're kind of more like sisters, but still, it's not canon that she was ever a lesbian. Bayonetta is canonically straight, and that's just something that you have to accept. And they also tried to bully Platinum Games into removing this artwork, and it's really not something new to see, you know, fan artists be attacked on social media because they're coming up with an alternate theory that maybe a certain group of people in the fan base are furious about. But these people are absolutely rabid. They are trying their very best to bully this creator into bending the knee simply for creating this fantastic art, which I, and of course many other people, do not have any problems with. And to make it even more hilarious, the artist actually doubled and tripled down on their artwork, saying, I don't play HI3, and yeah, keep crying about that, saying that even though I don't play the game, that doesn't mean I can't imagine these characters the way that I want to, because I do know their general story, and hey, I happen to ship these characters, and there's lots of people who are supporting them, saying, good for you, cook them, do what you want, you know, this is your artwork, and your art is fantastic. And I completely agree. It is really good to see this artist not only defend their creation, but also say that, hey, I'm happy with receiving some backlash simply because I want to imagine these characters being in a relationship. It's honestly hilarious to see how some people are definitely melting down over this very simple yet beautiful artwork. And I am obviously very happy to see this creative not bend the knee, not give in to the outrage, but of course, these unhinged individuals online are absolutely going insane simply because they're saying this straight artwork horrifies them. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this, and of course, if you found this important and informative, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.